Good morning, everybody. My name is Crystal. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So this morning didn't start off very well. No, I was just trying to take some photographs for my Facebook. I was trying to do a video and I was minding my own business. And to start with, everything was quiet on the Western Front, if you know what I mean. The weather was raining. It wasn't necessarily cold, but it was raining, and to start with, there was nobody about apart from this Hyde housing van that came around the corner where I was walking down the bottom quite fast, and then I walked up towards the blue crane, and I was just walking. It was quiet. There wasn't many people about at all. And I was just doing my little video of the surrounding area like I do. I've been doing videos since 2009 in Gillingham, Chatham, Rochester, wherever. I've been doing videos for a long time, and don't very often get confronted at all. I'm usually left alone, or I stay well back. And I didn't go onto the field this morning because it was wet, and I had my trainers on and socks, and I don't want wet socks, and I didn't want to get muddy. Alexa, what's the time, please?
It's 10:52 a.m.
Alexa, what's the date today?
It's Monday, the 18th of August.
Right, so I was just walking on my way back. There was a group of 3 blokes. They were walking in a row together. I started walking slowly and I got out of their way. And that is where I did a little video that I've put on my TikTok and my Facebook by the blue crane. So I'm not doing any harm to anybody. I'm just stood there doing a little video for my TikTok and Facebook. So I'm not doing anything. It starts to get busy, and I start walking down the path, and I've got my camera in my hand, and I'm not actually using it because I just finished filming the little video with Max. So I was just stood there, and then I noticed a couple behind me, and the dog barked at me. It was on a long lead. And I turned round and Max and I got out of the way. Now, you know what I mean? Nobody apologised. The guy had sunglasses on, like the chap that was sat on the balcony. Little dark sunglasses that the guy's been wearing on the balcony next to me. There was also a jogger like him. And that's what I observed. And basically, they took the dog out of the way and I just left it at that. I started walking up. I had my camera in my hand. A lot of people have their camera in their hand. It doesn't mean they're using it. Anyway, I walk up and then she pats her boyfriend on the arm and says she's filming. And I wasn't filming at all. I was not filming. And then, so they're mimicking basically what happened with my neighbour like months and months and months ago. So it looked like a younger version of my neighbour and his wife, like having a go at me. That's what it looked like. And I was wearing these trousers. I wasn't wearing shorts. I was wearing a pair of flowery trousers. Excuse me, that is Clark's Builders. They're working down the road. And it's every time I speak now again. So we've got building. That's Clark's Builders. Drilling down the bottom. They're doing the paving slabs here in Rochester. So they're drilling the paving slabs. So I was accused of something I wasn't doing again. Now, I didn't shout, I didn't get cross. I turned round and I walked around the other road. And the blonde cleaner was there, female blonde cleaner, and she said good morning to me. And I went, good morning. And then I walked past. I wasn't filming them. I said to the chap, I said, have a look at my phone. I said, there's no photographs of you on there. There's nothing on there. So they tried to repeat an incident that happened months ago where I really was in a terrible state. I was shaking with anger. But this time I just laughed it off. I mean, it's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Right, I'm a woman. And I just want to be left alone. They was in the wrong. Their dog barked at me. It was all over the place. It was near my legs. They were the ones that in the wrong, and I never said a word. I just looked at them like, pull your dog back. It's near my leg. I never said nothing. And then they start mouthing off at me, trying to find something to start an argument with. We're not mouthing off. Nobody really shouted. She turned around into a bloke and accused me of filming. I went, have a look at my phone. It's completely legal to film in public. It is. The last time it happened, I rang the police. I've been told to report this incident to the police. I have. Because then the police can gain intelligence as to who is organising this bullying and harassment. I've been told to report it. I know it's silly, but then to find out who's bullying and harassing and stalking me, they need to gain intelligence and find out where these people are coming from out of nowhere. So I walked down the road in Clark's Builders. There was a guy with a shovel in his hand. A shovel. A fucking garden shovel. Walking around with a garden shovel. I mean, I'm sure they wouldn't have done anything with the garden shovel, but you see what I'm saying? They're filming stuff. They're trying to distract it and put it onto me when they're the ones that are doing things that are wrong. Like they're filming a funny comedy with, this couple that look really weird. He's got sunglasses on when it's raining, turning around looking at me, and I just went, I'm not, because they think there's going to be some kind of big argument, and there wasn't. Trying to pick on me for no reason. So I walked past the Clark's Builders, the young man, bearded man with the shovel, and I just walked home. And at that point, the guy was upstairs with his kids. He's gone home now. He's not there. He's gone. So he took his kids back early on a Monday morning. So they're not up there. They've gone. So that's one thing. He went. When you piece things together, especially Facebook, that stores your memories and your photographs, and you see there's a pattern emerging with all this harassment and bullying. There's a pattern of the same people like stalking and following you about, because I just noticed it this morning. From 2020 to right now, neighbours in places where I've gone, either with my son out somewhere, or I've been on the motorway and there's one of the neighbours on the motorway the same time as me, or in the hospital. There's a distinct pattern. It's not in my head. I've got photographic evidence of neighbours being in the same places, whether it's on the motorway, in the hospital, or where I'm out with my son. So you can't deny proof. You can't say it's in someone's head when you've got you're building up a picture of the stalking and harassment. their car's there, and you know it's their car, right? You can't deny the truth. So I came back into my flat, and the kids were stomping really loudly, bang, 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 bang. I was accused of filming when I wasn't. And I'm not live streaming right now. I'm not live streaming. This is Rochester. This is Kent. I'm not live streaming. I don't want to. So he's taken his kids back. Yeah. It's been the weekend from hell. The noise that sounded like the balcony was being split in two and banging off. It really felt like a Carry On film. It really did. The noise was excruciating. And a video can't pick up the noise, the sound of that. So if I'd have been filming, that'd have been really funny, wouldn't it? Sounded like the neighbours are falling through the balcony, top of the balcony, while I'm live streaming. Seriously.